Good evening, everyone. I am Rini Simon Khanna. Welcome to the 5th edition of the Fulcrum Awards, an event I look forward to hosting each year thanks to the electrifying crowd and festive ambience it brings with it. Sadly, after a memorable awards night in Goa last year, here we are, forced to meeting virtually. The good thing is that you are all comfortable in your homes, safe from infection, and ready to enjoy the evening. I recommend that you stock up on your favorite beverage and snacks and join in the celebrations of the work that each of you do in the field of public relations. So here's raising a toast to everyone. By the way, your password to the party is #Fulcrum Awards. All those joining us tonight, please post a picture with your drink using the hashtag and say hello to your teams and fellow professionals sitting in different locations. I know that some of you met on video conference earlier this evening. Since its inception in 2016, the organizers of Fulcrum Awards, the Promise Foundation and PRMoment.in have introduced measures to ensure that they set a new standard in the way the awards are organized and decided. Every decision that the organizers take is done keeping the business of communications at the core. So earlier this year, the organizers evaluated the crisis situation that had gripped the entire world and took the decision to postpone the awards by 3 months. They also reduced the submission fee by 25% as they were mindful of existing realities. You will agree that this is what makes Fulcrum Awards stand out as a premium communications awards program. Hence, it didn't surprise me when I was told that in 2020, the organizers received the highest number of submissions. As it is rightly said, change is growth. Similarly, Fulcrum Awards also constantly looks at introducing newer aspects each year to help the awards system and along with it, grow the business of communications. Among the few new aspects that have been introduced this year, 2 things that stand out are: all campaign categories had to submit a creative 1-page storyboard. This ensured all submissions were represented in a similar format, which ensured that the jury reviewed all entries in the same light, thus eliminating access to cumbersome documents, unless there was a real need. Through this initiative, the Fulcrum Awards team hopes to help the communications professionals master the art of award submissions to meet global standards. A special category was added for 2020 to recognize the extraordinary work done by organizations and brands during the first 3 months of the lockdown. These followed the timeline of March 1st to June 2020. Let me now invite Ben Smith, co-organizer of Fulcrum Awards and the founder of PRMoment.com, to open the evening.
Hi everyone, it's such a shame that we're not able to celebrate the Fulcrum Awards in person this year. But hopefully many of you are having a party at home. Just a quick hello from me to say congratulations for the incredible work that you produced this year. Needless to say, it's been an incredibly difficult time. And in public relations, you've had to be your most flexible, your most innovative, and your most creative. Your brilliant work has shone through. You've really stepped up to the plate at a very difficult time. So congratulations to all of you who've been shortlisted in tonight's awards. And I can't wait to come back to India next year to enjoy the amazing atmosphere of the Fulcrum Awards once again.
Thank you, Ben. The jury this year comprised 20 in-house communication leaders from across India. Additionally, there was a special jury of consultancy leaders joined by 2 representatives chosen from the main jury of corporate communicators to evaluate the entries and arrive at a list of the best consultancies in 4 categories. And for the second time in a row, the complete process was overseen by an independent process reviewer, Neethi Consulting, which ensured a strict adherence to neutrality as well as to rules and guidelines. Here's sharing a short video that gives us this year's jury and process reviewers' perspectives on the approach and process of the Fulcrum Awards.
We are the process reviewers for Fulcrum Awards. We were also the process reviewer for Fulcrum Awards last year. 3 unique things and improvements about the process that we saw from last year to this year. The first one, an improvement that we brought about based on an objective review of the process of entries and the quality of entries, was in ensuring a more standardized brief and introduction of concepts like the storyboard. So because of this, 2 things happened. One, the quality of entries significantly went up across board this year when compared to last year. Second, it made the jury process even more objective than it was last year because the quality of entries became so much more standardized.
First time that I'm taking part in an award series in India, and I must say I'm absolutely impressed. Firstly, the entire jury process was digital on a very strong digital platform. The second thing is the process which was followed was extremely rigorous. Some great work there by the Fulcrum Awards and its ecosystem of partners in bringing a very organized process to the table. And the third point is it was a very fair process. Each entry which has been evaluated has been peer reviewed by multiple jury members, and therefore it has ensured that the final results are fair and they are transparent.
The meticulous way of putting together a template, the way that they had clarified and asked for the entry, very detailed, very templated, very organized. There was a shorter version, there was a longer detailed part. If you want to get into details, you can see it. So fantastic award sessions.
Moving from one room to another room, the bonhomie between the jury. Whenever we needed any support from the Fulcrum team, we just had to call out. Fantastic job done. Kudos.
And there was enough time to do the juror work, something that all award forums should consider because we take time out of our daily work.
Kudos to the Fulcrum team and Niti Consulting for running an absolutely seamless and fair process.
As industry professionals, though we may compete in the marketplace, I think when it comes to things like this, we all have a view. We are all passionate and believe in that view, and then we are all expressing it and communicating and engaging each other on that view.
What was also evident as we went through the selection process and when we actually met up as a jury was that how similar our thinking was, because almost all of us pretty much picked on the same favorites who made the cut, which definitely means there is real good acknowledgement for quality work done by practitioners.
I was really impressed with the entire design of the evaluation process as also the flawless management of the entire jury proceedings.
The concept of storyboard works for all concerned, participants, jury members and everyone. It helps jury members focus on what is most significant and helps them save valuable hours in these busy times.
The jury deliberations were transparent, intense and engaging with some passionate but I think well thought through decisions.
What stood out for me is how well organized it was. Right from the way the entries were sent, even the actual judging process itself was very well curated. There was even somebody overseeing the judging process and making sure that there is enough discussion and conversation about the entries and the decisions that the judges and the jury were making.
A big applause to the jury for their time commitment and eye for detail, and the process reviewer. Fulcrum Awards team, you need to take a bow, and that is surely a great testimonial. Are you ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, in keeping with tradition, we begin with the most prestigious award category, the Lifetime Achievement Award. A professional with over 4 decades of experience, our Lifetime Achievement Awardee is a highly accomplished professional known for her exemplary contribution in the area of communications, reputation management, and CSR over the last 4 decades. The 2020 Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Shraboni Dang. A government relations, corporate communications, and CSR leader, Shraboni is a trusted advisor and counselor to boards and corporate leaders. She serves as a board member to the international NGO Charities Aid Foundation, CAF India, and as an advisor to Agastya International Foundation, Thapar University, and Avantha. She's also an independent member of the board of Cyber Media, an IT industry media group. Previously, Shrabani was vice president at the Avantha Group, one of India's largest and broad-based industrial conglomerates. She led the enterprise-wide communications and marketing function globally, focused on reinforcing Avantha's strong corporate values and driving business outcomes as the organization continually strengthened its engagement and trust with stakeholders, including customers, employees, media, government officials, and regulatory agencies. She spent over a decade at the organization before retiring last year. Prior to that, she was head and associate director of communications at Fidelity in India and has worked with internationally reputed brands like IT giants CSE and HCL and international relief and development MNC Care India. Earlier today, Shrabani Dang spoke to us when she received the award from two jury members, Rachna Panda, Vice President and Country Head for Communications, Public Affairs and Sustainability South Asia at Bayer, and Ronit Borg, Communications Lead at Shiv Nadar University, as well as Parul Chand, the Editor-in-Chief of PR Moment India.
I'm overwhelmed. It's been something I never dreamt of, and I thank everyone on the jury who thought me worthy of this. I'm just glad that the work we do and what we do is being recognized like this and bringing it up front to people all over the world to know that we do amazing work. Few things I'd like to mention. One is that I've been lucky to have great bosses, a great family who have supported me, and a great team. I've learned so much from my bosses to be able to give them in return great counsel, be the devil's advocate, and be trusted. Today's day and age where there is technology and so many things happening, I think it's very important for us to be trusted and be trustworthy. Everybody should remember that. And you should also have, like I think I do, a good reputation. Because if you don't have that, how can you manage anybody else's reputation? My only advice to the young and the upcoming people in our industry is learn, read, research, understand the context, understand issues, understand India in the global world, in the global context, and then give your advice. Put India in the map that it needs to be, even in communications. I'm happy to say that I've been lucky and happy that I've been able to represent India in EACD, which is the European Council of Communication Directors. We co-founded APAC-D, which is for the Asia-Pac region, and now GWPR. The journey doesn't end here. Each of us who are seniors here, we need to understand the issues of the younger ones coming into the industry. We need to advise them. We need to be sensitive to them as well. Thank you, Fulcrum Award. Thank you, jury. And thank you, everyone, for giving me the honor of getting this award. I'm in great company. It's very humbling. And what else can I say? I am absolutely delighted.
Congratulations, Miss Dang. Reliable sources have told us that these days you bake yummy desserts under a venture called Cakewalk that you created to fund your other interest, that of feeding stray dogs. Isn't that fabulous? Once an achiever, always an achiever. Congratulations again, Shrabani. Okay, folks, before we move to the next category that rewards the country's best communication campaigns, let me ask the team to show you a short video that highlights the trends that are emerging and things that we may be overlooking while working on award submissions.
Most of the entries were very well documented, very organized, and it's amazing to see the type of work the teams are doing. Particularly the lockdown awards, I think all of those entries were fantastic. I mean, I've been in jury in a number of international awards, but this was undoubtedly one of the most difficult award winners.
1, did the client benefit? 2, was there new thought if that was needed? And 3, if it was just conventional stuff that was called for, did you deliver on target and quickly? These, I would say, were the 3 key criteria I kept in mind, at least in my marking.
Showcase your objective, challenges, impact, and add links wherever possible to showcase a body of your work. Be clear as to why are you nominating a particular entry. Shape your submission to make it relevant, especially if you're nominating the entries in multiple categories.
We must help with business outcomes. We must help with social impact. I think it's not just good enough to do image management, but you have to help business in a very definitive kind of way.
What, as a contender, as a nominee, you can do better for yourself is that ensure that there is a very smooth flow of your entire storyboarding. The guidelines already make it very clear. Just ensure that your campaign started with some insights that led to the creation of some objectives from a campaign. The objectives fed into a certain strategy. The strategy guided your tactics and your execution plan. And in the end, you found some results coming from the campaign.
I would have loved to see more campaigns that were intended to make social impact and social change in our society. Here's an opportunity for us as communication professionals to put forth some hard-hitting campaigns that will help take the country and the people forward.
Original thinking, transformative insight, and a strong strategy with storytelling at its core that protects and enhances a brand's reputation. That's what I was looking for when I was judging.
What you have is very clear conceptualization right from an idea stage to the execution and the planning, as well as the results measurement, all entailed towards the digital medium. I think that's a tremendous sign for progress from a PR perspective for all of us.
I think some of the best campaigns we've seen have had data-driven PR strategies, which I think is an up-and-coming trend in PR, because storytelling in communications has become a lot dependent on data.
For all the entries that didn't make it to this shortlist, the 3 things that I'd like you to keep in mind for the future is 1, have smart objectives to clearly show the impact that you've made through your work. 2nd is storytelling. Tell your story well, articulate your work in such a manner that it stands out clearly. And 3rd are the eye for details. Make sure that the category entered is correct, the criteria are being met, and proofread your entry before you press the send button.
I cannot stress this enough. You cannot write unless you read. And if you do not read, you are not going to be able to put the best entries. The ones that won were lucid, they were sophisticated, and they were really well written. So read so you can write, and that's what all the younger people in teams also should be imbibing on a daily basis. The writing was key.
After listening to what the jury members have to say about the exceptional entries, I'm sure we're all keen to see the creative entries that made an impact on our jury. Moving on, our first category in campaign recognition is Sector Awards. This category has 12 subcategories under it that will judge outstanding campaigns in a particular sector. For the Sector Awards category, there will be only one winner per subcategory. In the interest of everyone's time, I will announce only the winners today. For the complete list of shortlisted entries, do visit www.fulcrumawards.in and click the Shortlist 2020 button. The sector shortlist is the second subcategory there. The first subsection is Best Hospitality and Travel Campaign. And the first winner of the night is First Partners for Azad Foundation Sakha Cabs, making Delhi safer. Women with Wheels. Up next is Best Automobile Campaign. And the trophy goes to First Partners for Venue, Stay Connected, On the Go for Hyundai Motor India. Moving to the Best Luxury Campaign. The winner is the launch of Christian Louboutin's Spring-Summer 2020 collection in India by PR Pandit Public Relations Private Limited. The next subsection is Best Technology and Telecom Campaign, and the award goes to MSL India for Draw the Line by Spectra. Let's move to the campaign title for Best Healthcare and Pharma Campaign. And the winner is Sanofi India Limited for Allergy Free India. In Best Consumer Products and Retail Sector Campaign, the winner is Avian We for Amazon.in for hashtag Amazon Festive Yatra. Following Best Consumer Products and Retail Sector campaigns, we have the Best Not-for-Profit and Associations campaigns. And the winner is Tata Trusts with AdFactors PR Private Limited for Antaran Transforming Crafts. We now move to the Best Manufacturing Campaigns, and the winner is First Partners for ITC Limited for Bhadrachalam, making of the Indian paper tigers. Coming up next is the subsection of Best Entertainment and Media Sector Campaigns. And the trophy goes to Value 360 Communications, making of the Indian pop culture trendsetter for Comic Con India. In the subsection Best Banking and Financial Services Sector Campaign, the winner is Avian We for Team Cashless India MasterCard. Moving to the Best Services Campaign, which is the second last subsection under Sector Awards. But before I announce the winner, this category has a special mention, as the jury loved the campaign, Land of Discreet Affairs by Media Mantra for Gleeden. A loud cheer, ladies and gentlemen, for this special mention. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, for the Best Services campaign is Value 360 Communications for Zoom Car, switching India's gear towards car subscription. The last subsection is Best Sports Campaign, and the winner is TVS Motor Company for TVS Racing, where rubber meets the road. Moving ahead now to the next category, it is now time to acknowledge the campaigns which excelled in various nuances of PR, the Technique Awards. This category has 12 subcategories, and each subcategory has 3 awards: gold, silver and bronze. The first subsection under Techniques is Best Use of Content, and the winners in reverse order are: the bronze goes to Godrej Interior for Make Space for Life with Ad Factors PR Private Limited. The silver goes to Edelman India Private Limited for From Packaging to Pop Culture for PepsiCo India, Lay's. The gold goes to 2020 MSL for Vicks 1 in a Million #Touch of Care Procter & Gamble. In the next subsection, Best Use of Creativity and Innovation, and the winners in reverse order are: the bronze goes to Ford India Private Limited for Ford Discover More with Poetry. And the silver goes to Edelman India Private Limited for Lay's From Packaging to Pop Culture. The gold goes to MSL India for OkCupid for #Love at First Pride. The third subsection is Best Use of Event, and again the winners in reverse order. The bronze goes to First Partners for Hyundai Kona, Mission Impossible. The silver goes to Airbnb India for Live Like a Maharaja. The gold goes to Avian We for a new chapter on inclusion by Rainbow Literature Fest. Following Best Use of Event is Best Use of Digital, and the winners are: the bronze goes to Ford India Private Limited, Ford Discover More with Poetry. Silver goes to Edelman India Private Limited, From Packaging to Pop Culture for PepsiCo India, Lay's. And the gold goes to Madison PR for Parachute Advanced Chumpy Beats for Marico Limited. The next subsection is the best use of integrated communications, and the winners are: bronze goes to First Partners Making Delhi Safer, Women with Wheels, Azad Foundation, Sakha Cabs. Silver goes to the campaign PR Pandit Public Relations Private Limited, hashtag United by Vote campaign for United Colours of Benetton. And gold goes to Bangalore International Airport Limited, hashtag Plastic Beku by BIAL. Up next is the subsection Best Use of Public Affairs, and the winners are: bronze goes to First Partners for Bhadrachalam, making of the Indian paper tigers for ITC Limited. The silver goes to First Partners for Making Delhi Safer, Women with Wheels on behalf of Azad Foundation, Sakha Cabs. Scoring a hat-trick, the gold goes to First Partners for Rising to Dignity, repealing 108 legal barriers, Sasakava India Leprosy Foundation. Congratulations to all our winners. We're now at the subsection Best Management of Crisis, and the winners are: bronze goes to MSL for India Global IPO Failure, WeWork. Silver goes to Genesis BCW for flying high despite a cockpit battle for Interglobe Aviation Indigo. And gold goes to MSL India for tackling fake news on Budweiser for Anheuser-Busch InBev. We move on to the best use of internal communications, and the winners are: bagging the bronze is Naira Energy for 1 Naira. The silver goes to Kane Oil and Gas Vedanta Limited, harnessing the power of employee advocacy with Genesis BCW. And the gold goes to Mondelez India Foods Private Limited, bringing Mondelez India's purpose to life. On to the 9th subsection, and it is Best New Product Launch. The winners are: bronze goes to Rudafin India campaign, the great democratization of mobility by Revolt Intellicorp. Silver goes to Avian We, making silence speak for Samsung India. And gold goes to Value 360 Communications, launching the Marvel India first internet car of MG Motor. Best use of media relations is the next subsection, and the winners are: bronze goes to First Partners, Venue, Stay Connected on the Go for Hyundai Motor India. This is the second award for this campaign. Silver goes to 2020 MSL campaign Go Run with Skechers India Private Limited. And gold goes to Avian We, hashtag Amazon Festive Yatra for Amazon.in, also the second win for this campaign. The penultimate section for category Technique is Best Community Relations campaign, and the winners are: the bronze goes to First Partners, Wow, saving India from 6 Chandigarh equivalent landfills for ITC Limited. Silver goes to First Partners for making Delhi safer, Women with Wheels on behalf of Azad Foundation, Sakha Cabs. Their second win here. And gold goes to First Partners Rising to Dignity, repealing 108 legal barriers, Sasakawa India Leprosy Foundation, their second win for this round. And now we are at the final subsection under the awards Technique, and it is the Best Regional Campaign. The winners are: the bronze goes to Godrej and Boyce Manufacturing Company Limited for hashtag Is Ravan Ko Mat Jalao, a social message woven in the threads of the age-old tradition of burning the effigies of Ravan as a symbol of good over evil with Ad Factors PR Private Limited. And the silver goes to Godrej Consumers Product Limited for Wake Up to Freshness by Synthol line with Ad Factors PR Private Limited. The gold goes to First Partners for ITC Limited, Mangaldeep, Sense and Scentability, God's favorite fragrances. With that, it is time now for Masters of Technique. Each winner of the Technique category is awarded 3 points for gold, 2 points for silver, and 1 point for bronze. And basis the total, 3 organizations with the highest points are awarded a Master of Technique trophy either gold, silver or bronze. The winners in reverse order are: bronze goes to Congratulations Avian We. Are there any guesses for silver? The silver goes to none other than MSL India. Well, do I need to really spell it out here for the gold winner? It's congratulations to First Partners. You take gold in Masters of Technique category. Okay friends, this year a special category has been added to recognize extraordinary work done by brands that were focused around the lockdown. The categories followed the timeline of the 1st of March to the 30th of June 2020, and there are 5 subcategories and each subcategory has one winner. The first subcategory is Best Use of Content. And the winner for the first subcategory of lockdown is Avian We for the campaign Keeping the Brand in Motion When the World Came to a Standstill for Samsung India. Next category is Best Use of Creativity and Innovation. The winner is Airbnb India campaign At Home with Airbnb with Edelman India. The third subcategory is Best Employee Engagement, and the winner is Flipkart for the Lockdown Connect with Edelman India. Fourth and second last category of the Lockdown Awards is Best Advocacy Campaign, and the winner is Meals to Smiles by the Indian Hotels Company Limited, IHCL. Coming now to the last category, that is Best Government Relations Campaign during the lockdown. And the winner of this category is Godrej Consumer Products Limited Travel Hygiene Program by Godrej Protect with Indian Railways. Moving ahead, we now commence with the individual category awards that honor professionals from in-house teams. In the first subcategory, In-House Professional Hospitality and Travel, the winner is Chavi Likha, Director Corporate Communications and Brand Reputation Indigo, Interglobe Aviation. Congratulations, Chavi. Moving on to the second subcategory of in-house professional technology and telecom, the winner is Shobha Vasudevan, Head Corporate Communications and PR at Dell Technologies. Congratulations, Shobha. On to in-house professional healthcare and pharma. Congratulations to Seema Ahuja, Senior Vice President and Global Head of Communications and Corporate Brand, Biocon Group and Biocon Biologics. Congratulations, Seema. Our last sector in the category of in-house professional is financial services, and the winner is Priya Patankar, Head of Communications, PhonePe Private Limited. Congratulations, Priya. I don't know whether you remember or not, but if you've noticed, what was common among these individual awards was that the winners were all women. Fabulous, isn't it? Now, before we announce the 6 special awards, here is the awards director, Hina Isar Huria, to say thanks.
We made history by having our first virtual Fulcrum Awards tonight. As the director, I'm honored to extend a word of gratitude to various individuals and organizations who made it possible. I want to start by thanking our esteemed jury, the 20 in-house leaders and 9 consultancy heads who dedicated time for this task with such passion. We are indebted to them. We are the only PR awards in the world to have a process reviewer that ensures robustness and transparency. Our gratitude to the team, Niti Consulting. Thank you, Meena Vedanathan. The backbone of a virtually program is the technology and digital team. Team Avigneta, Moksh, Aditi, Swaroop, Sandesh, thank you for giving us more wings and power via your support this year. Team Plain Crazy, Sayam and Tanisha for churning out creatives from your design factory. I want to specially applaud my team member for her support. Thanks, Kurbani Bhatia. A special mention to our constant partners, our academic partner SCORE, the association partner PRCI, and magazine partner Reputation Today. Our studio partner, founder India Ran by Lavjeet Alexander, and a streaming partner Atha. Communication fraternity, thank you. We've been getting better and excelling in the last 5 years just because of your faith in us. This year, the celebrations may be without physical presence of your teams, but I'm sure you all will make it extra special in your own way and celebrate with your loved ones at home. The high quality of submissions from consultancies and in-house teams make the awards program worth organizing. All of this has been possible because of our promoters, Promise Foundation and PR Momentum. They were crystal clear that public relations is one profession that hasn't been locked down and continuously is creating magic for organizations over the past several months. Before I conclude, the voice that we would love to hear on TV these days, how we wish. Let's raise our glasses for Rini Simon Khanna, our anchor, who made this evening absolutely special. You make this ceremony mystical. Thank you, Rini. You have ensured, like always, Fulcrum Awards is spectacular in every way. Thank you, and we hope we meet in person in 2021.
Thank you, Hina. Right, folks, we're on to the last category of the evening, the Special Awards. I'm going to share with you the shortlisted names for this category now. The first in Special Awards is the in-house mid-size team. The shortlisted names are Bangalore International Airport Limited, Coca-Cola India, Indraprasth Gas Limited, Motilal Oswal Financial Services Limited. And before I announce the winner, this category has a special mention by the jury as they have done some remarkable work. Please put your hands together and give them a round of applause for Bangalore International Airport Limited team. A big round of applause now for the winner of this category, Coca-Cola India. Congratulations, Team Coca-Cola. Moving to the in-house team large. The shortlisted teams are Godrej Group, Mondelez India Foods Private Limited, Oyo Hotels and Homes, Synchron Technologies Private Limited, TVS Motor Company. And the winner is, congratulations, Team TVS Motor Company. Like last year, the best consultancies were evaluated by inviting a special jury of consultancy leaders. This special jury was joined by 2 neutral representatives chosen from the main jury of corporate communicators. They were divided into 2 groups and seated in 2 virtual break rooms for the judging process. They evaluated the entries to arrive at a list of the best consultancies, and to ensure that there were no conflicts, 5 leaders of large and giant consultancies helped choose the small and mid-sized firms, and vice versa. So we are now honoring consultancies, and the PR Consultancy of the Year Small. The nominees are ATDB Communications, On Purpose, Teamwork Communications Group, and the winner is, congratulations, Team On Purpose. The next category in special award is PR Consultancy of the Year Midsize. The contenders are Kaizen and Media Mantra. Put your hands together for the PR Consultancy of the Year Midsize, Media Mantra. And now we move to PR Consultancy of the Year Large. The contenders for this are PR Pandit Public Relations, SPAG, Value 360 Communications. The PR Consultancy of the Year Large is PR Pandit Public Relations Private Limited. Congratulations, Team PR Pandit. Last category of the evening and the most awaited PR Consultancy of the Year Giant. The big contenders, ladies and gentlemen, are Avian We, Edelman India, MSL India. Ladies and gentlemen, the giant PR Consultancy of the Year is, are you ready? The winner is Avian We. Congratulations to all our winners. Thank you for coming to our virtual party. I sincerely hope that we will meet you in person next year, where we can kick off our work shoes and clink a few glasses and toast our achievers. A reminder that the trophies will be couriered to you before the 15th of November 2020 to the address shared by the participants earlier, and the certificates will be emailed by the 9th of November, Monday 2020. Till we meet again, remember to keep your masks on, wash your hands frequently, and stay safe. Let the celebrations begin now. Good night.